Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Uh, Today we are going to discuss the second method for eliminating seasonal variation from the data. The second name of second method is ratio to moving average. In this method, we first compute 4-year moving average centered and then we calculate the seasonal relative by this formula. You already know the formula original value divided by moving average and the result is given in fraction. Then we calculate seasonal indexes by dividing quarterly total or quarterly average of seasonal relative by number of years. And this seasonalized data is obtained by multiplying seasonal index by the original value. The procedure of the moving average is explained in the next slide with the step. The procedure is given here. This is a simple method of estimating seasonal variation in time series and this method is easy to apply, not very complex method. The procedure is explained in the following step. There are 5 total steps. In the first step, we calculate 4-year moving average. I do not want to explain how to obtain moving average because I have already uh, explained in the previous lectures how to obtain 4-year moving average. If any student have missed that lecture, then you should take this lecture in the history of the classroom. You can easily access the previous lectures. Uh, when the 4-year moving average center is obtained, then we rearrange the data in raw and years and quarters, and then uh, divide the original data by the corresponding moving average. Again, the result will be in fractal. Then we arrange the data in years and columns and then obtain the quarterly average or median and make sure the sum of the quarterly average is equal to 4. If it is equal to 4, then it's okay. Then we move to our next step. If not, then we make seasonal adjustment. Deseasonalize the data by multiplying original data by the seasonal index. Misprinting here. Now we can use this example to see how to uh, calculate seasonal variation, how to assess seasonal variation by using moving average method. Now this is the data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year data and almost 20 observation. Now we will arrange this data in one column for calculating the moving average. It is difficult to obtain moving average from this format of the data. Now you can see that I have arranged the data in one column. Years here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with quarters. And now moving average total. I am not going in the detail of these moving average because I have already explained how to obtain moving average. Now this column is the centered moving average. Now to obtain these seasonal relatives, you have to divide this value by this value and you will get this result. Similarly, 35 divided by 37 by 37.5 and we will obtain this value. Now 50 divided by 37.5 and we get this value and so on. Now these are called the seasonal narrative. Now we have to arrange the data in years and quarters here with these values, and we will have the seasonal narrative table here. I have arranged the years here and quarters in this line, and I obtained the total and the average. Now you can see that the average total of these average is not equal to 4, and we make seasonal adjustment. I already told how to make seasonal adjustment. 4 divided by 5.28, and the result of this fraction is multiplied by this column, and the answer is in this column. Now you can see that the sum of these adjusted seasonal index is equal to 4. Now this column is called seasonal index column. Now this column will be used to deseasonalize our data. Now I multiplied the seasonal index of quarter first with quarter first values and obtained these values. Similarly, the for quarter second, I multiplied the seasonal index of quarter second by the quarter second values of all the years, and so on. We have this seasonalized, deseasonalized data. I also plotted the three series on the graph to see a visual picture. So, sorry, those two pictures, original value and deseasonalized data. Now this line here, legend indicates that the blue line is the original data, and the orange line here is the deseasonalized data. Now you can see that there are a lot of variation in seasonal deseasonalized data. Okay, and thank you. Allah Hafiz. If you have any question or queries, you are free to ask.